all night. Say it, I want all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky.
What's up, TZ gang? We're back with another video. It's TJ.
It's Zanaia, Grace.
And today we got another banger for you guys. We're going to be doing a little video for you. But before we get started, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the post notification bell so you can get notified whenever we post. Tell a friend and tell a friend.
We're back.
And y'all, we're coming better and coming stronger. Y'all, please get us to 300 to 400 subs. We have been stuck at what, 223
for the longest.
We cannot go live on YouTube still. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who reported us, but that was dead wrong because we have not done anything disrespectful. And it said violations. So that means like somebody reported us as something we didn't do. But anyways, we're
Karma's
just
real. That's all.
Yeah, karma is real because we really was gaining our supporters in love.
Everybody don't want to see you win.
Yeah.
And I don't even know
like literally we was gaining our support from them.
Like I said, we don't even know who you are. So if you want to do that, you're dead wrong. And honestly, karma's going to come back and bite you. So
because it said
that was
literally
worth it. Next. Anyways, so you guys, I decided that it would be a good idea for us to do an advice video. That's what this video is. We was gonna wait 2 months to do it, but I thought it's a good fit to do it now.
But we're gonna I'm sorry, stay tuned for the end of the video. We got something to tell you guys, so y'all stay tuned.
She want to tell y'all.
No, we supposed to tell them you said that.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm just gonna get this over with.
Literally.
So the first thing somebody asked me was, what do you think about the black household in the generation and stuff?
Should I answer first?
You can go ahead. You can answer about like, what do you think about black households? And then we can go from generation.
I feel like sometimes in the black household, it could be good or it can be stressful because at the end of the day, you might have some parents that don't respect you. You might have some parents that do everything for you and they don't see no wrong in you. But honestly, when I grew up, it wasn't what you thought. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when we was kids, like 3 years old, like everything was good and cool. But like once you got like in your preteens, that's when life started hitting you and changing. That's what it really hit for me. Like when I got like 13, that's when things started going downhill and all the way up till now, and I'm still going through it as we speak. So I feel like the advice I can give young kids that might be going through it in their household, I feel like all you gotta do is just pray. And I know sometimes that could be hard to do too as well. But you gotta be like, you know what? I'm just gonna focus on me, focus on school, getting my education, and doing what's best for me. Because when you focus on your parents and them not believing in you, it can be depressing. And you don't want to go into that stage. I've been through it, and I'm still going through. But at the end of the day, I try to cope with my feelings and try to say, you know what can I do to be better? How can I make my day better? You know what I'm saying? So if you need to write it down, if you need to scream it, if you need to talk to somebody that you know that will listen to you and that's close to you, that will be good for you. Like, you know, I don't know. What?
I second what my husband said. I literally, that's what I was going to say.
Oh, sorry.
No, you have great minds think alike. But as far as black households, there's a lot that can be talked about because there's different things that happen in black households.
Yeah.
Like some people were raised good, some people were raised weird, some people were raised like
it's in the middle.
Yeah, it's in the middle. But as far as me with the black household thing, so far my childhood was good until like 13 and I started some weird stuff, but it wasn't happening in my household, it happened outside of my household. And
it was
like weird. So life started hitting me when I was 13, and then life really started hitting me when I was 18. So literally 2 months after graduation, that's when life was just hitting me, and I never knew it was gonna be like that. So it's a lot that we can go into. But like TJ said, if you're going through that, we might as well just talk about mental illness. When you're going through something mental, then I just say like either like teacher said, pray about it or write it down. Write down how you feel, or just have like a journal and just start journaling. Just try to meditate, if it makes sense. Try to stay in your right mind. Okay?
And if you like music can help sometimes, depending on like what you like listening to. Listen to something that is comfortable, something that will gravitate to what's going on in your life.
Something that you like to do, like your
hobbies,
like draw. Me, I crossword, I draw, I color, I whatever, games on my phone, whatever. That's what I do. But let's talk about this generation. The next topic is this generation. My generation, if I don't know, our generation is generation.
They always get judged.
Generation Z.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Z for Zanaia. It's crazy. But I just think, you know what? I think our generation is misunderstood. I feel like everybody's like, well, in my generation, this is what happened. This generation is disrespectful. Right. Every generation is raised differently. And whatever case may be. So I just think that my generation is doing really good for themselves. Everybody's graduating. Everybody's doing what they need to do. Everybody's on point. We literally doing. And we may feel like we're so behind in life, but it's really, honestly, y'all, it's really not even that. It's just, we just have to learn that we have to do things at our own pace. So even I'm learning, I'm 21, y'all. I'm learning, like, do things at your own pace. Don't do things just because you feel like it has to be done right now. Just in case it is something that you can, that can be done right now. But as far as, like, anything else that might take a little time to get there, just do it at your own pace.
Yeah.
But I must say, I'm really proud of my generation. I don't think nothing bad of it.
Sorry if y'all hear noise in the background. What I could say about our generation, like she said, sometimes we can be misunderstood. Like they try to bring what they was taught back then to the new generation. And I feel like sometimes you gotta think about it, in the back in the day generation, y'all were getting judged. Like there was a lot of judgmental things that were happening back in the day. Like I feel like everything was not good back in the day, because if you look at like Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, all these artists and all these households back then was not perfect. And I feel like, they were trying to make it like their life was so perfect, and it wasn't, because y'all was going through so many things that are going on today. But I feel like, you know what, as young people, we got to do what we got to do to make us happy, and you know what, stand up for ourselves and say, you know what, I'm not gonna let no old school person try to disrespect us, because they feel like we should respect them when they don't respect us. Like I respect my elders, don't get me wrong, but it's like, if you say something to me, why can't I have my opinion on it? Like when growing up, I was told you can't have an opinion, you can't and when I got older, I still could not have an opinion. So it's like, you got to speak your mind sometimes, and if they don't like that, then they don't like it. Because why are you mad? Because we're trying to tell you how we feel as kids, as we're so-called kids, and we're not grown, remember? So it's like, you know what, our generation, we're gonna keep going. Like we're not gonna let people stop us.
I'm sorry. And also, y'all may not know, but Kiara Kelly once said, Kiara once said, you know what? We have a bunch of young people around, and honestly, the Church of God in Christ, we don't want to I'm not trying to put denominations in it, but the Church of God in Christ is like, but the older people are trying to understand the young people, and young people are trying to understand the older people, and everybody's just trying to understand each other, not judge anybody, or whatever case may be. So maybe the elders and the millennials should really try to understand the younger generation, because like I said, everybody was raised different, or has different environments. Sometimes we act out of emotion, or have attitudes, because so you never know, people are going through that. So that's that. Okay, we're gonna get to the next I keep thinking this is my most phone, the wrong thing. We're gonna talk about self-improvement, you guys. Personal growth, setting goals, overcoming challenges, and developing positive habits. What do you think about this, babe?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm still going through this, so it's like I'm trying to see how to overcome it. But like I said,
oh my gosh,
sorry, y'all. How you can overcome it is bringing God into your life and allowing yourself to speak to Him when it gets hard. Not even when it's good, but when it gets hard too. But sometimes things can be overwhelming, but you got to put yourself in a position like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this overwhelm me. I'm gonna continue to walk in faith and try my best, because like at the end of the day, y'all, it's not easy, but you gotta keep going, keep pushing to be the best version of yourself. But I feel like how you can overcome it is, if you like to go to the library, read books. If you like to sing, sing your heart out. Like, there could be ways you can overcome your fear or overcome things that are overwhelming you. If it gets too much, you're like, you know what, I can stop for a second, or I can, see what I can do to help yourself grow. Like, that's what I feel like. I don't know.
Okay, my turn. Me turn. Okay. As far as personal growth, you guys, honestly, it's cool when everybody have their opinion about you.
Right.
Just not everything that people say should be, negative. Like, take it into like constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like, you may not want to hear it right then and there, but eventually it might come to pass. You'll be like, oh, I see what this person was talking about. But I forgot what I was about to say. Every time I talk, I be forgetting what I'm about to say, for real. So, how I do my personal growth, y'all, I feel like personally is for me to sit down and be like, you know what? How can I change this, or whatever case may be? Like, I grow and mature by just being by myself and just living with myself. And naturally, I just mature every day. And be like, like last year I wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever case may be on that. Now, overcoming challenges, setting goals. You should set goals, you guys. Make sure you guys set goals like every year, like a vision board or whatever. So you can be like, you know what? I could do this, or I did this. It's kind of like taking risk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But developing positive habits is really important, because that's a way of change, you guys. Like, everybody's not gonna stay the same forever.
Can't look the same, can't smell the same, can't everything.
So, like, how can I say it's positive habits? Let's just say, like, your room is always, we're gonna give like an example. Let's just say, like, your room is always junky. It should be a good habit that you clean your room every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, or let's just say, like, you're not good with expressing your feelings and stuff like that.
Right.
Positive habits will be communicating. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, hopefully I can help y'all a lot. I have a little sleepy brain right now. And I'm really trying my best to just say what I gotta say without forgetting what I'm about to say, because I have a thing where I think Benadryl runs in my body too much. But that's about it, you guys. You got anything about these? We'll do these on the next one. We'll do them on the next one.
That was short.
It wasn't short. I'm just really trying to say, like...
Okay, we could do one more, like financial.
No.
Why?
Oh, well, we can't do that.
Okay, financial. Okay, sometimes, y'all, I have a struggle with this, but as I get older,
that's very important.
Listen, as I get older, I'm like, okay, I can't buy stuff that's unnecessary. I gotta buy stuff that I need, because it's like, what if I need this thing and then like I buy the stuff that I want, and then it's like, oh shoot, now I can't get the stuff that I need. Like, for example, if I needed something for my room or whatever the case may be, and I go buy some Gucci, and now I ain't got no money to get the stuff for my room, and now it's like, you ain't have nothing. It's like, you got to put that stuff to the side and make sure you save up. Like, if you want to go to college, you want to get a car, a house. Like if you want to do all those things, you got to learn how to balance your money and to buy things that
you need.
Yeah, you need. You can get the other stuff later. Like me, I'm still learning that because it's like, oh shoot, like the money don't need to be spent on clothes all the time. But now I'm like realizing I need a lot of clothes. Like these clothes I have to throw away, like because I've been like had these for years and I need new clothes, new stuff to fit me. So like those are the reason why I have to buy that stuff. But you don't have to buy all at once. You could just buy like 2 or 3, I'm guessing. Like I don't know.
As for me, you guys, when I was in elementary school, my teacher, my musical teacher was like, you know what? One thing they're not going to tell you in life is save. You guys need to save. And we're talking to the older people too. See y'all watching us. Hey y'all. But yeah, what was it again? Oh, budgeting, saving. Yeah. That's very important. Like if you guys want a car, obviously saving, budgeting. Budgeting, you know what I'm saying? Budgeting is like we pay bills and you need something on the side. Like let's say like, oh, I'm paying bill, but like I need this shirt. Right. Like need the shirt, not want. Make sure your needs are good first before you start with the wants. So yeah. And it's always next time, you guys. It's always next time about what you want. So don't just because you have money don't mean you gotta always spend it. Now I always tell my fiance that too.
Okay,
so now she's getting it.
But not even that. No, not even that. If you know, like this for instance, if you know you're finna get evicted or you need a house, I would suggest you really, really save.
And honestly,
because that's the most part.
It's easy for us to be like, save.
Exactly.
But honestly, like I told you before, whenever let's just say like you're paying bills and stuff and you have a little bit over, then I don't know how that would look like right now for us. But maybe later on in the future we might have an answer for that. But
praise God. We're gonna tell you how it went.
Basically, y'all already know everybody needs like at least 2 jobs to live in this thing called USA. But unless you're living in Canada. Right. But yeah, just make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, needs over wants. And you guys should be fine.
But y'all, this is the end of the video. I know it's short, but we got more coming for you guys. Yes. So you stay tuned. But we gotta tell TZ gang.
Wait, what's part of my ear song?
About today.
I don't want to keep telling them.
We gotta tell them, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a good thing to tell them.
Well, you guys.
Hold on.
Can I break it to them?
No, we're gonna say something first.
What we're gonna say?
No, we're gonna tell them, like, okay, so y'all, before we did this, okay, like 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago we was working.
No, we was working.
We wasn't even working.
Well, no, I'm not gonna put that in there. We're not gonna say where we were working. Just say we were working.
Okay, we were supposed to be working, I'm guessing, but the person really was not training us, y'all. And she didn't, and it was like she was giving off the energy like, I don't want them to be here. Like it was kind of like she was making excuses because my hands, my body is sensitive to chemicals, and when I had touched it, like it started, like now I can tell that it was starting to like, you know what I'm saying? So all I was trying to tell her was that, and she was like, are you sure you can work here? Like she was just like, she black at that, and she was just trying to make excuses. Know her. Her mama was not finna keep driving.
Yeah, my mama had y'all was a whole. We're gonna tell y'all a story time about that later.
And then so now
we are at a new job. I know y'all gonna be like, y'all keep moving. It ain't our fault.
Shut your mouth. No, but this one we felt no. Honestly, tell them like we honestly felt a good vibe from this lady. Like
good vibes.
Yeah, we didn't feel.
Honestly, I'm so tired of.
Moving,
it feel like job hopping.
Right, it do.
But this is.
We feel like this
my real. Honestly, it's my 3rd job. But praise God.
No, but when we was going to other ones, we could tell we just kind of like was looking. But when we was with her, it was kind of like
flowing. She kind of reminded me of my cousin, so it was easy for me to talk to her.
Yeah.
But we got in, y'all.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We gonna be, like I said, we gonna be working. So we ain't really gonna be filming.
We gonna be doing the weekend.
Summer, Naya's really gonna be working 2 jobs.
So y'all stay tuned for tomorrow. Sorry.
No, we wasn't gonna say that either. Just stay tuned. You're not gonna be working 2 jobs, y'all. Thank the Lord. No negative vibes. No negative prayers.
I rebuke them.
I'm tired of people, period. But you know.
Yeah. No, literally. No, this is the funny part. Literally yesterday, I was crying because I was like, Lord, please, please, please.
You was crying yesterday?
Remember, I was crying. I was like, Lord, I want us to like remember when we was having a vulnerable conversation. And I was just like, Lord, I just like I keep like, and then I prayed this morning. I prayed like literally in the car. I just kept speaking it, and like yesterday, I was just like, I asked. Now I was like, no, not to this morning. I was like, nah, you just want me to call. You know, I'm not gonna tell you how to place, but
I was like, yeah, let's call. I kind of just over it.
And she was like, yeah, she's still doing
she said,
interviews.
Yeah, 3. That's okay. Came there early.
Early, yeah.
And we got it, and we just got it.
But baby,
the only 2 in there.
Huh?
It was like the only 2.
Yeah, we was the only 2 in there, but she was very sweet and like I didn't, think, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Like I was over just clapping and singing like I was like making it like a gospel song, and we got it. No, hold on. I'll say we got in, but I'm grateful.
I'm scared my phone's gonna cut off. I need you to.
I'm sorry. I'm just grateful to God for the opportunity again, because like without God, all things wouldn't be.
What? Delayed but not denied.
No, I was gonna say.
I'm gonna just tell y'all. That's the real word. Delayed but not denied.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's been speaking over me this season.
Because we just came from one and then we actually got into another one. I feel like God knew that was not for us, because you could just tell by the whole energy, like their energy, that it wasn't.
But we love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. The video is coming near
soon.
And make sure you guys subscribe to my baby channel if you haven't already. It's in the description down below. Get her to 30.
Please, 30 or 40.
30 to 40 likes. She has hit 20. No, you
15 again.
Hit 15, my bad. She's hit 15.
So please get me to 20, 30.
And follow us on our social medias down in the description down below. My page is private. But if you add me, trust and believe I'm going to accept it. So don't worry. And yeah, thank you guys for the love and support. We love you guys.
And subscribe.
If you haven't already, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the post notification bell so you notified whenever we post. If you haven't by now know our names. I'm Zanaia. This is TJ, and together we are TZ Gang.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe. We tired.
Pass us by. But you like and subscribe. Alright, I'm out of here.
Bye. Okay, bye, y'all.
I can't get up. Bye, guys.
Bye.
You are like the oxygen I need to survive.